Hello everyone and welcome to Beneath the Scaffolds, Hard Hats, Real Talks. This is a Tata Projects series जिसमें हम बात करते हैं उन हीरोज से जो देश के प्रोग्रेस और सक्सेस के लिए दिन रात काम करते हैं। हर साइट की अपनी एक कहानी होती है और उस कहानी के पीछे होते हैं लोग जो उसे हर दिन जीते हैं। In this episode, Experiences on Site, we will come to know and find out what real life is on a project site. किस तरह वहां के चैलेंजेस होते हैं, किस तरह की हार्डशिप्स आती हैं, किस तरह वहां लीडरशिप काम करती है और किस तरह माइलस्टोन्स यादगार बन जाते हैं। Joining me are Ankit, who makes sure planning turns into smooth execution on site. Himanshu, who keeps teams moving in sync even under pressure. Pranav, who brings smart ideas when unexpected problems show up. And Prem, who focuses on keeping the site safe and people motivated. Welcome you all. It's great to have you guys here. Thank you. So every project site has its own character, right? Matlab sometimes it's the sound of the machine, or there are people, their behaviors and their patterns who are working with you. What is that one thing at your site which makes you feel and say that, yes, this is my project?
So Manish, I'm working in one of the prestigious airport project. Okay. So as soon as I stepped down from my apartment towards the site, I could see large hoardings of my airport project. So that hoardings and people asking me when the airport is getting started. Okay. So that thing brings that proud
sense
feeling,
of pride and
sense of pride,
yeah.
everything. So then it feels, yeah, this is my project. Yeah.
So I can also call up and ask you now, kab chalu ho raha hai?
Yeah, sure, you can.
Sure.
For me, it is little different. At my project, whenever you'll visit or anyone will visit, you will see people, going back to the whiteboard and discussing about the problems, both, short term and long term, and trying to, solve the problem through brainstorming. So brainstorming and problem solving is one thing, which I am proud of to be, part of a team, wherein, all these things happen on daily basis and people try to eliminate the bottlenecks on daily basis.
Very nice. So, this gives us a good picture of like every site is unique in itself, but behind this uniqueness, you will also see that there is a routine which keeps everything running, right? So what does a typical day look like on a site, like from morning to execution during the day, right?
Our day starts with a toolbox talk with the workforce to engage them in knowing which all activities are going to be undertaken in the day. And they've been given a talk about the safety measures which they need to put in so that the site remains safe for all.
So day-to-day routine हमने discuss किया उसमें, but then there must be, every day there are challenges happening on a day-to-day basis, like the terrain, the weather, scale of the work, and anything can push you into adapting into different ways. Can you share one example where you at site you had a challenge or a problem and you handled it differently?
Yeah. In dedicated freight corridor project, it's total 102 kilometer stretch, which is a linear stretch of long. It consists of initial stage we found some problems. It due to ground stabilization. We have to do 22 kilometer of ground improvement at that 102 kilometer stretch. It's one of the big tasks. The alignment is passing through heart of the city, Mumbai. So there is a local hindrance problems is there. There we done a ground improvement with the help of stone column or PVD trains. We improve the load taking capacity.
Load taking capacity of the wonderful
Stability.
Yeah.
I work for a project which is remote. There, motivating workforce is a difficult task.
Right.
So we had engaged with the Gujarat Building and Other Workers Welfare Board to arrange free lunch for them so that they get motivated and they are engaged at site. We had installed coolers in their rooms. We had arranged vehicle to Ahmedabad so that they get a spice of city life.
So that was once a week they would...
Once a week they would travel
go to Ahmedabad
on Sundays.
Oh, nice. So, no matter how much you plan, there will always be unexpected situations which will come up, right? And where there will be moments when you have to take the right decision under distress and you don't even know what to do, but you still have to take a decision which will make the difference and your project can complete. So can you recall some such incident or something that happened where you had to take a decision and what really helped you in that situation?
So Manish, I was working in one of very critical project in 2021. So we planned a 28 hours continuous concrete pour plan. Okay, so we did not wanted that construction joint so as to weaken the structure, because some important MEP structures were to be installed on that
On
slab.
that slab, right, okay.
So that concrete of 28 hours has to be completed in one shot. So that was our strategy. But just after, when our RMC vendor supplied 18 cubic meter of concrete, he started diluting the mix.
अच्छा, वो
Diluting
पानी वानी मिलाना शुरू कर
पानी मिलाना start कर दिया. It was not maintaining the quality standards
Yeah,
actually.
what you were- yeah.
So we had certain tests before.
You pour the
Before
वो तो
pouring
करते
the
ही
certain
होगा.
test.
Every
So
year.
our quality head actually called in
वो रात को
at 2 a.m.
अच्छा वो
At 2 a.m. temperature was -2 degrees
हाँ.
and saying सब dilution हो रहा है mix के अंदर, अभी हम नहीं कर पाएंगे concrete. So myself and project manager went to site and asked the vendor that what is the problem going on, why are you diluting? So everything was going good. Vendor told, I want some rate escalation, sir.
रात को 2 बजे
रात को 2 बजे
-2 डिग्री
-2 degree, and we cannot go ahead with this rate. It is not possible for us. So we have no options. We have given a confirmatory mail that with effect from today, your rate is getting escalated. You can see the anger, the frustration.
Of course.
We would have. There is no option left with us. We have to escalate the rate. So we have given the confirmatory mail. We knew that this would be a hit on the profitability.
Cost implications तो होंगे.
It would have. It had the cost implication, but we did go ahead with the job. We completed, and we did got the appreciation from the client for completing that slab actually. Yeah. So see, I was a trainee at that time. Okay.
Yeah.
So the one learning which I got from this whole incident is that TPL cannot compromise on their quality and safety standards. That was my biggest learning from that project and at that moment, which I am proud of, and I believe my colleagues, everyone who are associated with Tata Group would comply to that.
And this is what you are going to also tell to the juniors in time to come, and
For the
this is
young
a culture
generation-
which you are going to pass on
culture
for
we
the
are
younger
going to
generation.
pass on, yeah.
Wonderful, very nice. Saying that, how keeping teams motivated and aligned and most importantly safe is the responsibility, and so in your situation, how do you approach leadership on site, and can you recall a moment when a safety protocol made an impact in the whole project?
Definitely, being part of this industry, you have to manage a lot of people. So we came up with a very unique approach of, gamifying the entire site. So now what we have, we don't have a particular project site. We do have an IPL tournament which happens every month. We call it Synergy Series. We have divided the entire site into 4 different teams. The name goes by Mumbai Indians, Chennai
Oh,
Super
IPL
Kings.
वाले नाम डाल दिए.
IPL वाले नाम से.
Very nice.
So CSK है, MI है,
Very
Delhi
good.
Capitals है, and then we do have Kolkata Knight Riders as well.
Okay.
So, or KKR, because many
Okay.
workforce are from West Bengal and all.
So they will love
and
to
many people
associate.
obviously relates to Gautam Gambhir and Delhi Capitals. So
Okay.
right. So 4 टीम हमने बना दिए. अभी सबको लगता है कि मैं अगर सरिया बांध रहा हूँ तो सरिया नहीं बांध रहा हूँ. I am working for my team. Because सरिया बांधने का भी 1 रन है, 2 रन है, कंक्रीट पोर करने के 4 रन है, ऐसे करके भी evaluate each team.
It is actually adding up to the team score.
It is actually adding up to the team
nice.
score. So we do have 4 teams. Now every workforce is thinking that they are working, they are playing for their teams only. And now in each team we have a captain. So whoever is the section in charge, for example, Delhi Capitals will have one captain.
Sure.
And we do have 2 construction managers at the site who we are naming as the coaches. So they are
nice.
the coaches. And at the end of every month, we do have this Synergy Series ceremony, wherein all the contractor supervisors, and many of the workforce, frontline workmen are also invited. Myself and the project manager leads the entire ceremony. We interact with the supervisors, ask them about the bottlenecks. And then towards the end of the ceremony, we will have rewards and recognition program.
Very nice.
And also we do have a rolling trophy, which gets, like you do have, ICC World Cup trophy, which, gets rolled probably from India to Pakistan to Australia.
Oh, nice.
Some of the teams never gets it, that's the other thing.
Okay, so before we close this, tell me this. What is that one proud milestone or moment, from your sites which will remain with you forever? And also, if there is a young engineer who's watching this today and wants to be in your place tomorrow, what is that one piece of advice you would like to give them?
My advice would be very simple. Just never stop learning. Okay. So recently I got an opportunity to be a part of PM10 program. I think everybody would be aware of that.
Yeah.
wherein an individual targets to be a project manager in 10 years
Okay.
in the professional journey. You don't know what opportunity your future would have.
And then there are other programs,
There
and
are many.
opportunities which are there for at a different level.
Manish, there are many programs.
Right.
Okay, so which are getting initiated from the leadership level.
Wonderful.
So the target is to grow the employees.
Just to add on to what Himanshu is saying, when he says that just with 10 years of experience one can become a project manager.
Yes.
I don't think this opportunity is anywhere there in India.
Any other organization?
Any other organization.
wonderful.
Because this is an industry wherein people become project managers at the age of probably 40s or 45.
Yes.
Much later.
Much later.
Very
yeah.
nice.
Yes.
One of the proud moment for me is that I am part of DFCCL most complex project, which is have a national importance, which is connecting Western Dedicated Freight Corridor from Mumbai to Delhi and then Delhi to Kolkata. Right now, I'm package which is most complex package, which having everything what any civil engineer think of. Like any civil engineer think of construction of bridges is there. We have constructed 25 number of major structures, 11 number of viaducts, which having length around 600 meter to 1.8 kilometer of length.
Nice.
4 number of tunnels. Huge quantum of earthwork is there. Buildings are also there. Station building. Apart from that, there are 239 kilometer of track kilometers we have to construct. Around which we have completed 190 kilometer of track, which is almost in completion stage. Means after completion of this, we are immense help in the reduction of the logistics, which help to reduce the logistic cost and improve the it's a
nation building,
project,
of course,
yes.
which Tata is anyway.
I am proud to be part of this project and
So nice.
yes.
Yeah.
Since I am part of a prestigious project, I have seen multiple union minister visits. So my opportunity of meeting them and presenting them the project progress, that gives me immense pride. And on September 20th, Modi ji had visited site. He had reviewed the project in whole, and seeing him, meeting him, the way he speaks, how he behaves with us, and presenting the whole project to him was a proud moment for me.
Wonderful. Very nice. What a conversation it has been. इंडिया का इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर एक दिन में नहीं बनता है, वो बनता है धीरे धीरे लोगों की मेहनत से एंड प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग के साथ, और वो ही इंश्योर करते हैं कि हर प्रोजेक्ट वक्त पर और रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी के साथ डिलीवर हो. Thank you, guests, for sharing your insights and about your project sites. It was wonderful listening to you. And thank you, everyone, for listening. Stay tuned for more untold stories from people who are involved in building India's tomorrow.